Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the kickoff of Week 1 tonight to the Scott Sports 101 NFL Thursday Night Football. We'll call it a a pregame third quarter kickoff show, update show as well. And right now it's in the third quarter, and Tampa Bay leads Dallas 21-16 with 12-14 to go in the fourth. We'll talk about the game and break down all of it, about what I think and all that. But first, here is today's Scott Sports 101 trivia question. How many interceptions did Vinny Testaverde throw in his second season in Tampa? I will have the answer later in the podcast. It's week 1 of the 2021 NFL regular season, and the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers kick off Thursday Night Football at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. After a 6-10 record last season, the Dallas Cowboys are looking to improve and have a better record this season than last season. Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy says he feels the team is ready for the Week 1 game against the Bucs tonight. And right now, they have the ball right now with 12:05 left to go in the third. And Dallas has the ball at the Tampa Bay 12-yard line. And we'll see if they can score. Now, Cowboys QB Dak Prescott is expected to play in tonight's game, and when he is playing against the Bucs, Prescott feels faster and better than ever, and he says, "I plan to come out starting fast." Prescott says, "I plan to come out better than I was last year, to be honest." The 11-month absence from playing NFL football has been a slow process. Now, starting in Week 1 at Tampa Bay on Thursday, Dak Prescott is planning on making up for lost time. "I plan to come out starting fast," Prescott said, as he prepped to return to the field for the first time since the 2020 Week 5 season-ending ankle injury. "I plan to come out better than I was last year, to be honest," as he said earlier in this story. Prescott isn't necessarily talking about just stats. In fact, he has on a couple of occasions mentioned that the idea of throwing 6,000 in a season is not a goal because it still means Dallas offense won't be able to control won't be as in control of games, as it hopes. "I don't necessarily want the numbers that I had early in 2020 because we weren't winning games and we weren't being competitive early, and that's why some of those numbers came about," he said. "It's true. In fewer than 5 full games, Prescott threw for 1,856 yards and 9 touchdowns to start the season. But the Cowboys had a losing record and a losing season. So, in 2021, his intention is to have success measured not in individual numbers, rather in performance that leads to wins. The idea of starting fast and being better than ever is about efficiency and excellence, and is about the result of arduous work he's put in over the course of the months of post-surgery rehab. The goals are even more challenging given that Week 1 pitched Dallas at Tom Brady and the Super Bowl champ Bucs. "I have high expectations for myself," Prescott said. "I'm ready. I'm definitely ready. There is so much work I put into this. I'm just excited to go out there and be a part of the full game. Just being out there with my brothers and getting to do something I love. And doing it fast and better. And that's what Prescott has said. And Dallas's offense have improved. They've signed a few players during training camp and during the offseason. And they did fairly well in the free agency. So we'll see what Dallas's offense and defense can do tonight. And they really got to step it up right now. They just kicked a field goal right now in the third. There's 9:15 left. It's now 21-19 Tampa Bay. Dallas down by 2. So it's close between Dallas and Tampa Bay right now. Meanwhile, the Super Bowl champion Bucks, meanwhile, are looking to repeat as champions this year, but it's hard to say whether or not whether that will happen or not. Excuse me. No one knows what it's like to have a target on your back every week more than Brady, a 7-time Super Bowl winner who turned 44 during training camp a few days after reminding teammates the first order of business is leaving last season behind. And I definitely agree with that. That is the first order of business, to leave last season behind. The Bucks return all 22 starters from top 10 offense and defense. However, Brady and coach Bruce Arians stress talent alone doesn't guarantee continued success. With Brady entering his second season working with a bevy of playmakers that includes receivers Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Antonio Brown, tight ends Ron Gronkowski, Cameron Brett, and O.J. Howard. The Bucks think they can be even more potent on offense. The defense returns intact, too, with linebackers Devin White and Levante David, Jason Pierre-Paul, and Shaquille Barrett leading the way, and a youthful group of cornerbacks and safeties looking to make names for themselves. Now, as good as we played with some groups of guys, I'd love to see where we can get this year, Brady said. And we all want to see where the reigning Super Bowl champs, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, are going to get this year. So, and right now, they're looking pretty good. They're clinging to a 2-point lead. So, Tampa Bay, I think, has got to step it up if they want to get the win tonight and start out 1-0. So, we shall see. It's close. There is now 9:03 left to go in the third. And we'll talk more about this game in just a moment. But right now, it is time to reveal the answer to today's Scott Sports 101 Thursday Night Football trivia question. How many interceptions did Vinny Testaverde throw in his second season in Tampa? And if you said 35, you are correct. This blew away the record at the time. Vinny cited color blindness in a few post-game interviews and stated that the Buccaneers' orange uniforms were too close to the white uniforms of the opposing teams. There was a billboard erected in Tampa at the time with a background in orange that stated, "Vinny thinks this is blue." Vinny Testaverde went on to have a long and illustrious career in the NFL, and that includes 4 years with the Cleveland Browns. So I will have another trivia question on my next podcast, which will be on Scott Sports 101 NFL Football Sunday season premiere, and I will have that for you this coming Sunday. Getting back to tonight's game, I really feel if Dallas wants to get the win in this game, they really got to step it up because they want to improve and have a better record than what they did last season. And I got to tell you, I just feel that the Cowboys really have to get their act together. But they didn't do too bad during training camp, and they made some adjustments and some improvements. And they had some great practices as well. And so Dallas, I really needs to step it up if they want to win. And here's my pick of the week for tonight's Thursday night pick. I am going with the Buccaneers, and my brother-in-law Eric Hoyle is also going with the Buccaneers for tonight's game. And I'll have the rest of the picks for you on Sunday on the season premiere of Scott Sports 101 NFL Football Sunday. But I do feel that I think Tampa Bay will get the win in this game tonight if Dallas does not come back and score. But I think Tampa Bay has the ball right now, 4th and 10 at their own 33. And so, there's 8:55 left to go in the third. And hopefully we will see who will come out victorious in this game tonight. So we will have to wait and see. Well, that's just about going to wrap it up for the Scott Sports 101 Thursday Night Football pregame, halftime, third quarter kickoff show. I will have the Scott Sports 101 Thursday Night Football postgame show once the Cowboys-Bucks game has concluded. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day. Each and every day, and every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1. I'm done.